Hello. This is going to be a usual suspects, and it's an incredibly nice day outside for a sucky day, right? Blue skies, 12 inches of mud. Nice. I've been doing laundry out the wazoo because we went through like 3 days with no bathroom where the washer is. Well, we had a hot water in the shower. You know, this is the old shack we live in, and we ran it with PEX line. We got problems with the rear wall, which is the line that water goes down. Anyway, we come through it. We're used to it. It's happened before. But there's clothes all over the house, you know, because we don't have no heat. We go through the wood stove, and so we have layers of clothing, and mainly for me it's socks. So I gathered them up and washed them today and everything. So you had the Hierophant, and then you had the energy of acceptance. I don't want to see that. Let me not see it. Then we had the Four of Cups, and the answer is no. You've had an answer of no, and so you continue on your way to your higher calling. This was just a cul-de-sac anyway. What is that? Unchanged. You are unchanged. It didn't hurt you. I just wanted to ask you. Alright, I'll be traveling on, because we have the sun at the bottom, which is to know yourself, right? Oh, happy day. Happy, happy, joy, joy. It's like, well, what about, and the answer's no. So you're the final separation, the actual separation. The actual separation. From the King of Pentacles. The passion of your life, the great passion. Page of Cups. Well, what about? The answer is no. Optical illusion, not what it seems. Unclear. The master of mixed messages. I know that guy. Hocus pocus. Sleight of hand, projecting, predictive programming. Say one thing and do another. I did not look. This is the same empty chair. Someone is leaving your life. Watch the earlier reading. This card is in it. This is about the passing of your loved one. All was not as it seemed. Well, what about? The answer was no. So, okay. And the last couple days, the last readings I got was now this person, they lose their way. I mean, if they don't kick off, then they're losing their way. They're in dire straits without you. And the question has been, how much can you help them without losing what you've gained? You're still connected to them. How much could you help them? It's a choice. Page of Pentacles. Where will you put your dollar? And a discovery. A new investment. You. Rabbit. Too much concerns over sexual matters. We just had this a couple days ago. There's 250 cards in this deck. I pull 4 of them a day, basically. You do the math. Do you math? You should math. I hate math. I can ferret. Here in the future we have the Emperor. Great passion. A no. Where will you put your energy in? A discovery, a sex, and a shooting star. Here we go again. Your number is 8. Quick action. Wish granted. A rare, a falling, a moment in time. Luck. Luck is with you. And there's a big role change here. It was in the earlier reading. Dynamic, incandescent, dazzled, sudden, short-lived, passionate, passing through, enterprising, and brilliant. Do you come back around to the feet of the king? Or do you choose your confidence? Because you did ask, and now it's too late. And you go on to your higher calling, your higher calling. You accept your higher calling because you could be free. But you can't. You could be free, but you can't. You can't separate from him. This says impasse. He's your wall, the boulder in your stream, and you can't release him. I think he returns, but you're not there anymore. When he comes around, you're not there. Well, maybe he can bask in your light for a while. Maybe he could be your audience for a while, your support, actually support you. Because you, if he wants to be at you, let's see. I don't want to say more than, well, I always say too much anyway, right? So let's see the passion with the King of Pentacles. It was an optical illusion. He was never what he seemed. To give for no return, never what he seemed. Patience, always waiting for him, because he's your man, the lovers. The Two of Pentacles. Definitely watch the earlier reading. Always waiting for him to, okay, when I was saying maybe he can bask in your light, okay? Because here, this is a big role reversal. You can't, you're still together, but it's a role reversal, right? And I said, maybe he can bask in your light, and then I stopped because that's just different. I was like, don't say it, okay? But here I am again, because this is what he expected from you. And that would be a role reversal, and it's one side to the other. But it still traps you at the end of the day. He's the boulder in your stream, but he's the man that you love. You see yourself with him. There's no two ways about it. Good, bad. But you did ask. And the answer was no. And you did move on. Now, that changes everything, right? Because I mean, when you moved on, it's like a third person, right? I don't know how he's going to deal with that. Not what it seemed. Knight of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Wands. No. Two of Swords. What? I think you always knew that it wasn't quite right.
Give me a minute.
And you went for the long shot.
Piece of this shit. I swear to God, if I'm going over there, I'm fucking
Hold on. Okay, I'm back. You may hear stuff. You got the Four of Cups on the bottom. Because it's just too little too late. As much as you'd like to, things are different now. So where does she put the discovery? Something new. You discover something new. I'm pretty sure you discovered something about the stability of what you say, but you're still trapped. You're still trapped. The discovery is the Wheel of Fortune. Didn't I say I didn't see the wheel? It was in the earlier reading. And the King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles. When you stop giving to his pointless endeavor, he'll get his attention. You gave him all that you could, and then you discovered something new, yourself. The Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. What did I say? You discovered yourself. And then show me this empty chair. Show me this empty chair. I'm sorry, I can hear it. I hope you can't. I turned the crickets back. Oh. This is the card that was upside down in the beginning. Okay? So you see yourself. Now it's you in the spotlight. I said show me this empty chair. With the empty chair, you enter the spotlight. And you don't want to be here anymore. You're in charge now. And you can go where you want. You can do what you want. You can be free. The Star. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. It's all up to you now, baby. Oh, I got another one. Usually, I don't know. I have never decided which way I want to do that. Sometimes I just do what I feel. And here we have the sexual rabbit. This dude kind of killed it for you, right? Do you rediscover? Because I was talking about love will reignite you. Do you find your sex drive? Or do you realize that you're interested in someone? Is it him? Do you regain interest in him? The Queen of Wands. That's Karen. What kind of interest have you regained in him? Could be bad interest, but that's sex. And that's Queen Hot Sexy Pants. Two of Cups. That's a new love. The Tower. That's you. Remember when I said it's almost like a third person? Oh my God, Three of Cups, third person. Okay. Are you getting your freak on? The Emperor, shooting star. Porn star, shooting star. Okay, you could be free. You can do what you want. Trapped by a man who won't let go. Or not, erase that. Trapped by a relationship you cannot let go of. Or a relationship that won't let go of you. Show me the Emperor, the shooting star. Ten of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. A short-lived happiness met with betrayal and a broken heart. From the one you moved to. which could be a reunion. I can't tell. Something goes bad again. Maybe not for the first time. If it's either a repeat by old dude or it's two dudes and both of them suck. You can't get free of it. I'm going with it's a repeat and it's old dude and you can't get free of him. You're not willing to do what it would take to get free of him. 7 of Wands. You need big boundaries. You need to get away from him. You're having trouble. You can't. There's a wall. There's a wall. You need boundaries. The Moon. But you won't do it. You won't do it. 5. What is it? 6 of Pentacles upside down. But y'all are breaking up. Y'all are slowly but surely parting ways. But you're still together. Because you're stuck. I mean, he won't let go of you. Or you can't come right out and do it. I don't know. But the thrill is gone. Knight of Cups. Gaslighting, an apology, to hold it off, to hold off death. That was in the earlier reading too. Like, still together, but it's totally over. And it is what it is. You're moving on. The answer was no. No to the 3-party. Now, what it says now is no to the 3-party. Confusing. I'm not good at sex tarot. One might say I wasn't good at any of it. So, there's that. Spirit says, swim away from this situation. Chill out. Let it work itself out. Do nothing. This is also what the earlier reading said. Letting go, sacrificing a pause to reflect, uncertainty, spiritual development. And you wait in a sacred limbo for things to work itself out, or at least just to calm down. Just to calm down. Excuse me. No talking, just reflection, lots of thinking, planning, looking toward the future to assess new goals, what worked, what didn't work, what am I going to do now? That's the truth of the matter. What can you do that changes, and with that? How can you put your money where your mouth is? How can you be of service? How can you help without destroying yourself? You're still bonded to him. It's a bittersweet memory. You would help him if you could. And then we have a cross in a graveyard. An empty chair. Something is over, and maybe the real... Take it. Let me know which one in the comments. If you want. If not, I'll mind my business. But you made the ultimate sacrifice. You were down for the cause. You were down for the cause right up until the moment when you had to let it go. And then you let it go. You funded into yourself, and then you came, I think you might have came back and caretaking. You're together, but it's totally over. Give up, surrender, putting others first for the greater good. Karma, dogma, a heroic effort, your purpose-driven martyrdom, and to heed the call. Cherry on the top is the Ace of Swords. I think you are somebody's caretaker. And at one point you were more. Lover and enemy. Oh. And I think it might be the acceptance that you're never going to get the apology that you wanted. Or the closure. And you have to accept that and be all right with it because he is who he is. And maybe it's not just about you, you know. There's no need to. Well, it's too late. It's too late. And there's no need to feel worse anymore. I am not happy with the sadness. And I would like Spirit to cheer me up. The Ten of Swords on the bottom didn't help that, but we're getting there. Okay, Spirit, tell us something good that's coming. It's Christmas. Tell us, give us a happier note. I just need the Five of Pentacles. King of Wands coming back around. Spirit has a sense of humor, doesn't she? Seven of Pentacles. Who are you going to give to now? Where are you going to put that dollar now, Donna? You're going to put it into the King of Pentacles? I mean, the King of Wands, who doesn't give back either. You're never going to see that money again. You're going to have to walk away from him to first one and then the other. Here's the Moon again. Happier on your own. You don't want to talk to anybody. You're not going to have him. He's not going to walk the fuck in and sit down in that chair. You're not going to have that. But you're full of anxiety and grief. But happy day. Every day it's going to get better. You're on the right path, okay? But you're struggling. Hold on to it. Cut them off. You're going the right way. Don't turn yourself into a victim. Don't cease to move forward just because it's hard. Because it's really fucking hard and you're going to have to get through it. Get sleep, vitamins, light, sunlight. Put yourself in healthy situations. If you don't have a need to be in a toxic situation, don't be in it. The time that you spend alone is worth it because it's going to bring a change of perspective within your own self and about your story, which is ultimately going to improve your capacity to endure. Okay? This is not lollipops and rainbows. This is going through awful, tragic stories. And you need to get away. Listen to your gut. Let it go. Let go, sacrifice, pausing to reflect, uncertainty, spiritual development. Character is born out of pain. Let it take care of itself. That's the last word I have on it. Oh, hold on. And we have our embolic. Your card is Bridget. The number is 10. May the serpent wake, bellowing with the rising flame and beckoning the wisdom that awaits your return. Kundalini, chakras, these are the chakra cards. Maybe get back in alignment. There's a new moon coming. And speaking of alignment, I think it's the 19th. All the planets are going to be in alignment, and 3i Atlas is joining that line. for a brief time that day. Look on Leak Project. And then we have innocence and sheep, the blood of the lamb, Christmas. Excuse me. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful, because this endurance is wearing you down, okay? You want to cater to your inner child. Do what makes you happy. Acceptance. Releasing that old shit allows you to do what makes you happy. And there's a lot of different layers here, and I think for the caretaker people, you have to accept that you're never going to get the kind of closure that you wanted. And consider what life has to offer you with a greater sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocence and vulnerability in you. Okie doke. I'm trying to think of something clever to say, but I'm a vacuum.